Hello friends! Today we're going to do a Science of People whiteboard video. And the reason I'm doing a whiteboard video is because my team and I actually use this whiteboard for my favorite team building exercise. This exercise that I'm about to teach you is called Start, Stop, Continue. The premise for Start, Stop, Continue is simple. First, it's a productivity hack. This exercise is going to help you and your team get more done. The second thing it is it's a way for you to get to know your team members and how they're doing. It's a check-in activity. So it's one of my favorite things to do, and I'm going to take you through it step by step. Step number 1, pick a topic. So you can do Start, Stop, Continue on any topic you want. You can do it with your partner, with your family, with your team members. You can do it on a big topic like branding or an entire company workflow, or you can even do it on a small topic like marketing or the blog or HR. So I want to give you a real example that my team and I did earlier this year. This was on Science of People marketing strategy. That was our topic. We were thinking what's working for our marketing and what's not working for our marketing. Step number 2, sticky it up. No one loves office supplies more than me, and so any excuse to do lots of office supplies with colorful notes is good. Here's what I want you to do. Everyone in your team should write down every task they do associated with that topic. So here are just a couple of examples that we wrote down based on our Science of People marketing strategy. I want you to think of as many as you can do, as many as you typically do around that topic. Write them all down on different Post-its. A little insider tip is if you're doing this with multiple team members, you might even give each person a different color Post-it note. That way you can track who's writing down which tasks. If you want to keep it more anonymous and not call people out, you could also give everyone the same Post-it so you're not putting anyone on the spot. Step number 3, place the tasks. So the next thing you want to do is have everyone take their tasks and place them in one of the 3 columns. So in the Start column, these are all the activities that you think might be a good thing to ramp up. In fact, you can even have people write down tasks they think they should be doing about their topic but aren't doing just yet. In the Stop column, you guessed it, these are the activities that don't really do a lot. They don't contribute a lot. These are the activities that people want to stop doing. And the last one are the activities that are working and they want to continue. So here are a couple of examples that we pulled, and I placed them for you to see. So for example, we were curious about the platform Medium with our blog posts. We're thinking about adding some blog posts to Medium and LinkedIn. I thought it could be fun to ramp up our Instagram on the marketing because I love doing funny photos, funny pictures. Stopping. We've been tracking our Twitter and there just isn't much on there. So we're like, we should slow down Twitter. Facebook is not super active, so we're kind of like, not so great about that. And we used to publish on Huffington Post. We don't get a lot of traffic, so we decided to maybe stop that too. In the Continue, what's working? YouTube. You're in the Continue column. We like you. Email marketing, sending out all of our great email newsletters. And also I love writing on the blog. Now, what if you disagree about something? This is what you want to do. So for example, we actually had a little bit of disagreement about Medium. We don't know much about that. We weren't sure how much engagement we'd get. So we decided to put it right here where we thought, we'll do a trial. We'll start it for a little bit, but if it doesn't work after 2 months, we'll stop. We'll track those articles. So you can also put things in the middle of columns to be able to see this is just going to be a little bit of a test. So you want to place these tasks all over. This is the time for heated debate, discussion, talk about why things go where, and it will help you get a really nice visual of your company or of those tasks. For example, let's say that everything is in the Start column. That would tell you that you have way too many projects you want to start off the bat, right? You'd be overwhelmed. Or let's say that you have everything's in the Continue. You're not trying anything new and you're not stopping anything. That would mean you'd have to force yourself to at least try to pull things over into other columns. Step number 4, safe discussion. So you also have to make sure that you create a safe space where people feel like they can share their true opinions about what's working and not. Remember, you might be tackling someone else's task on the board. So if you think that, for example, the blog is doing terribly, but that's someone else's task, it's a different color Post-it note, you have to make sure that you're creating a safe space where the task is being discussed and not the person doing it. So this is all about the tasks that are serving the main project as opposed to a person who's doing something wrong or right. So this is a safe space to discuss the tasks at hand. Step number 5, assign and act. So this is the most important part. This is a really great activity. You learn a lot, but it's not nearly as impactful if you don't actually take action. So the very first place you want to start is your start column. So who's going to tackle these tasks, right? So who's going to run that medium test? Who's going to begin to put those posts on LinkedIn? Who's going to start doing those profile pictures? I want you to divide and conquer. So for example, I took the Instagram tasks. I run our Instagram, whereas LinkedIn is our colleague Lauren. She was going to post some of them on all of our blog posts on LinkedIn, and Danielle was tackling Medium. So we're easily able to say, that's your project, you can spearhead it. That's your project, you can start it. The next column you want to start is the stopping. And usually this is pretty easy because you know who wrote what based on the color or who usually does that task. How are they going to slow down or unravel or stop doing that task? Is it as easy as removing it from their task list? Maybe, but it also might require a little bit more extra work. So that goes on someone's specific to-do list. And lastly, you want to do the continue. Now, the continue column, you have two choices. One, you can just say, yep, it's working for us, we're going to keep going. The other thing you can do if you have the time is to break down, is there any way to make this better, right? Okay, we like doing the blog, but is there any tweaks we can make, any hacks, any ways that we can continue this with even better or more success? So if you can, do continue plus. What else would you do or add to those working tasks to make them even better? A little bonus section here is you can do this exercise for anything and with anyone in your life. For example, I did this exercise with my husband about our health as a couple. So I just want to give you a couple of examples of how you can even do this with your partner. So health for the year, I was thinking, okay, I wrote down everything that I thought we could do, things we already do, things I wish we would stop doing, and we began to place them. We wanted to start drinking protein shakes in the morning, instead of sitting and chatting when we brainstorm, doing brainstorm walks, and then also creating an evening routine, getting into that sleep mode a little bit easier. If you want to create an evening routine, you can also check out a video that we have on evening routines, so you can see that video too. Stopping, we gotta eat out a little bit less, maybe less soda in the house, not buying anymore, and continuing all of our favorite sports, afternoon yoga. Doing this with each other was a really helpful way to talk about goals, make plans, and then eventually turn these into action steps. Re-signing up for our yearly soccer league, making sure that I stop buying that soda, no more on the grocery list, and also checking out our evening routine and getting on the same page. So you can do this exercise with any topic, and it's extremely helpful for getting to know the other people you're working with or you're living with, as well as being really clear on how to take action on your goals. I hope you like this exercise. I would love to hear your topic. Are you gonna do this for your health, with your team, with your productivity? I wanna hear what you're gonna do in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a like or subscribe to our channel. Bye.